Sorry about that, everybody. Got an update with Logitech, so of course it screws up my mic as always. I heard it, but trying to get the kids fed. How's everybody doing here tonight as we are getting ready for FTM? Qualifying is just coming to an end. I got to scramble here and grab the kids their mac and cheese, and then I am going to go through tonight's starting lineup. Give me 1 minute, guys. Well, let me finish doing this over on YouTube, and then give me 1 minute. Give me 1 second. What's up? What's up, Landon? Give me 1 second. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I want some mac and cheese, right? Sorry about that. Let's go ahead and hit up tonight's starting lineup for heat race number 1. It's going to be Joseph Grandy on the pole, Anthony in second. Going to be Clay Christopherson in that third position, Braxton Parrish in fourth. Going to be Michael Vitale in that number 5 position, Samuel Bachman in sixth, Harold 7th, Randall Dixon 8th, Dylan Kinsey 9th, and Kelly Wheeler in that 10th position, looking for the green flag. This time by Pace Truck is in. Green flag is out as they head into turn number 1 and 2. It's the biggest field ahead. Let me see. Top 4 transferring from the heat race. Adam, thank you for the like. Adam and the share. Ox, LaFon, Landon, thank you guys for the likes. As they head out of turn number 4, it's going to be lap number 1. It's going to be Joseph leading the way by quite a bit, 0.5 of a second. As we got a battle for that third position. Anthony's got to be careful there. He's got Samuel on his heels, and he's also got Michael Vitale in that number. Oh, what number is he in? Out of turn number 4. Side by side for that 5th position as they head into turn number 1 and 2. I am sweating, guys. Big rush to get in here. Scott Helms, thank you for the like. Appreciate it, buddy. Let's see if I can go ahead and get that heat line up there for you. Go ahead and get that heat line moved up through that number 4 position as they're side by side racing for that number 4 spot. Out of turn number 2, here comes Bachman to the outside. Trying to get on the outside of Anthony. Anthony down low into turn number 3 and 4. Battle for that 4th and final transfer spot as they come out of turn number 4. Looks like it's going to be Samuel at the line as he digs around the outside into turn number 1 and 2. Still side by side into turn number 1 and 2. Out of turn 2, he's got it. This time down into turn number 3 and 4. Now we got a battle for that second spot. Here comes Braxton looking up underneath Clay out of turn number 4. 5 laps complete. We got 3 laps to go. We've had a lot of passes here so far as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, single file for now. Top 4 going to transfer. Samuel Bachman in that orange machine, currently in that final transfer spot as they come out of turn number 4. Joseph going to lead it as they got 2 laps to go. Bachman all over the back of Braxton Parrish out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Going to be Joseph leading it with 1 lap to go. White flag is out, 1 lap to go. Will we get a change of the guard for that second, third, and fourth? Could we get contact and get somebody new in? Out of turn number 2. 1 more set of corners. Joseph with a good lead, 0.5 into turn number 3 and 4. He's just got to keep it straight. He's going to win Heat race number 1, Clay, second, Braxton, Samuel are your top 4. What's up, Swank? What's up, Swank? How you doing, buddy? As that's going to be heat race number 1 in the books. Let's get ready for heat race number 2. Oh. Starting on the pole here in heat race number 2. Probably. I got a lot of broadcasts. I got a couple, 3 streams to do tonight, Michael. Going to be Terry Smith starting on the pole. William Watson in second. Brandon Combs in that number 3 position. Devin Howard in 4th. Going to be Luke Hines in that 5th spot. Randy in 6th. Aaron Rockefeller in 7th. DJ is going to start in that 8th position. Jordan LaFont in 9th. And Drew Blaze, shotgun on the field in that number 10 position. Devin, thank you for the like. Appreciate it, buddy. Now you just got to stay inside that top 4 so we can see your race in tonight's feature. Dirt off-road dirt. Got some off-road dirt to do later. All right, down the back straightaway. Look at SDK going ahead and goofing up because I'm pretty sure Terry is not in my car. Go ahead and give it a quick little refresh here. There it is. No, it's a league. It's a league. AMX, I do. It's their season finale, so they won't let just anybody join. They do street stocks off-road and Pro 2s off-road. All right, looking for the green flag. This time by as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Who's it going to be for heat race number 2? Let me know in the chat. Oh, it looks like we got 20 people, so it might be everybody going ahead and going through on this one. Do we have 20 total? Yeah. So I think everybody's going to make the feature here tonight, so I do have the heat line, but I don't think it matters. As they head into turn number 3 and 4. Hold on 1 second. Out of turn number 4, down 3, wow, into turn number 3, side by side, it is gonna, oh, contact in the back, big contact in the back. Terry Smith leads it into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Brandon Combs down low in that number 56, he's gonna dig out a 2. Here comes Watson to the outside, back and forth for that number 2 position. As they head through turn number 3 and 4, a little bit of anger at the back. It looks like Aaron's gonna get the worst of that one. Terry Smith leads the way into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Brandon Combs. Big drive through 1 and 2. He's going to drive out of turn 2, looking for the lead into turn number 3 and 4. Yeah, just Mondays, Michael. Out of turn number 4. That was a shit show anyway. That was horrible this Monday. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Watson. He wants a piece of action. They touch. And turn 1 and 2. Watson's going to lose a ton of ground as he hit the berm and got into the back of Combs. Combs going to send it through turn number 3, slides up the track. Here comes Terry down low out of turn number 4. Coming across the line halfway through this one. 4 laps to go. 8 p.m. Eastern, Michael. 8 p.m. Eastern. Thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Down into turn number 3 and 4 is going to be Brandon Combs sliding up the track. Out of turn number 4, he's leading the way. Terry Smith second. Watson's caught back up to Terry. In that 3rd position, he's going to get up underneath him through 1 and 2. Battle for second as Devin seems to be pretty comfortable in that number 4 position. That can't be his number. Is Trading Paint screwing up that bad? I might have to reboot Trading Paints because that is I don't think that was Devin's car as they come out of turn number 4. Brandon Combs leading the way. It's a different car every time I do it. That is definitely not Devin's car. As they come out of turn number 4 down into turn number 1 and 2. 1 lap to go. White flag is out. Shane, thank you for the like. as they come. That's not Brandon Combs' car as they head through turn number 3 and 4, looking for the green flag this time by. It's going to be Brandon, Terry, William Watson, and Devin are your top 4. And it's going to be DJ, Drew, Luke, Jordan LaFon, Randy, and Aaron rounding out the field. I'm going to try and fix trading paints. It is absolutely acting like trash. We're going to go ahead and close it completely out and reload it up. They're going to go ahead and do some warm-ups on the track, guys, as I go ahead and try and get trading paints working correctly. Let's see if that fixes it. I just reopened it. I closed it out completely and reopened it. Mason Wells, thank you for the like. Appreciate it, bud. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. And we do not need the heats because everybody, or the heat line, because everybody did make the feature. All right, let's see if these paints are looking right. It looks like we're all iRacing paints right now. Oh, is trading paints having an issue? I'm having. Are you guys having any issues? Yeah, I did that a few times because I noticed that Terry was showing my paint, and then when I tried to do it again, it was giving everybody different paints. I knew the paints were wrong. That's the only reason I did. Ooh, Braxton drops out. Packet loss. So does Kelly Wheeler. Go ahead and see who we got out on the track. Let's see if we can go ahead and figure out this trading paint. It actually looks like it might be fixing itself. It does. Looks like we might have fixed it. Yep. All right. Looks like it fixed itself after I closed out and rebooted. Mayo, thank you for like. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Let's see if Bachman is in the right paint. He looks like he is in the right paint now. Dylan Kinsey is in the right paint. All right, so everybody looking pretty good right now as we are in the warm-up here. Whew, I am sweating like crazy here tonight. All right, how's everybody doing here tonight? How are you guys doing? What's up, Clint? What's up, buddy? Clint out there in the chat. Thank you for the like. Appreciate it, guys. Make sure you guys get those likes and shares out there. If you got anybody watching over on Kick, got one viewer over on Kick, make sure you say hello. Appreciate you guys. And if you're over on YouTube, smash that like button. Make sure you stick around. Yeah, I'm sweating so bad. I literally got home after this session had been open, and I had less than 10 minutes to get my computer booted and feed the kids. I was actually feeding the kids at the beginning of the stream. That was a rough day. Kids were jerks. All right. So they are going to extend that grid time for these guys to go ahead and load in, as we could definitely see a few people had packet loss. It's been crazy. Yeah, your shop's got AC. My car's got AC. I'm fine in my car. It's just when I get home. Braxton, thank you for the share. I've been too lazy to go ahead and put in the AC. Not lazy, I just don't want to put it in. Just trying not to put in the AC yet. Thank you for the like over on YouTube. Starting to see those come in over there. As we got, just a few more minutes. One more minute, I think, left of warm-up. About 40 seconds or so. As we watch Randy out there on the track. In that number 56, looks like Kelly and Braxton both able to make it back in. We're going to have a 20 car field here, I believe, tonight for the main event. Yeah, I know, it's freaking crazy. And of course, they wanted to fight this morning. That's how my morning started out. And I'm not talking arguing, I'm talking they were throwing punches. As that is going to be the end of warm-up, we're going to get ready for tonight's main event. All right. How many laps we got? 75 laps here tonight at Knoxville. Should be a good one. Yeah, it's definitely been warm. It's been warm for, you know, I should have put my AC in, is really what I should have done. Honestly. But, hey, it is what it is. Let's get ready for tonight's starting lineup. Starting on the pole here tonight for the FTM Full Throttle Motorsports Summer Series, week number 3 here at Knoxville. It's going to be Joseph Grandy. Starting on the pole, Brandon Combs in second. Clay Christopherson in that number 3 position. Terry Smith in 4th. Is that why I got a dirty look from the older one? Oh, yeah. Oh. I can't admit certain things on the stream, so I won't tell you how things get down. Braxton Parrish in that number 5 spot. William Watson 6. Samuel Bachman in 7th. It's going to be Devin in that number 8 position. Anthony in 9th. DJ in 10th. It's going to be Michael in that number 10 position. Drew Blaze in 12th. Here goes nothing, says LaFont. It is going to be 100 laps, street stocks at Lincoln. I have a feeling that Lincoln's going to race a little bit better in the street stocks, and especially since the new build. So we're going to try it. Harold in that number 13 position. Luke Hines in 14th. Dylan Kinsey in 15th. And it's going to be Jordan Laboon starting in that number 16 position. Randall Dixon in that number 17 spot. Randy in 18th. Kelly Wheeler 19th. And Aaron Rockefeller rounding out the field in that number 20 position. 75 laps. Yes, it is 3:58, but anything can happen here at Knoxville. Yeah, it'll be an open hosted, Mason. Open hosted. Should be a wild one. I think it's going to be a good race, honestly. I honestly feel like it's going to be a good race, and then the week after, we're going to do big blocks at Weedsport. As they did extend the grid time for a few of the guys that were having connection issues, but it looks like everybody got lined up all right. Looks like they're about to get rolling. But let's go ahead and thank the sponsors to the league. We have Swan Speed Shop and GripHacks.com. Go ahead and they got some phenomenal deals on the season subscription, $60, I think it is, for one full season over on Swan Speed Shop for big blocks and 358s. And also, Dean Reynolds with Super Dirt Car. If you haven't been to a Super Dirt Car race, make sure you find one near you. Last Wednesday, absolute phenomenal race at Fulton Speedway. It's phenomenal racing every week. Yeah, it's point series, but they are gonna have 2 or 3 drops in this series. So I think if you get in next week, it'll be okay. I don't know if they're doing 2 or 3 drops, but they are doing some drops in this one. As Joseph is going to lead him to the green flag this time by. Who's your picks here tonight? Who do you think is going to win tonight's feature? 75 laps. Joseph out front. Brandon Combs, he's been a hot shoe here lately. He could easily take a victory here tonight. We're about to find out. Curtis, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Pace truck is in, looking for the green flag out of turn number 4. Green flag is out as Joseph gets on the gas. They're going to be side by side for a second. Got Braxton down low. Brandon Combs up high, digging through turn number 1 and 2. Combs going to have that big run on the outside as you see William Watson 3 wide back there for that 4th position. He's going to dive it in hard to turn number 3 and 4. talk to Dial and Stewart. It's FTM. I'll get you the info, Mason. Just remind me after the stream. Brett, thank you for the like as they come out of turn at number 2. Here comes the 99 of Terry Smith. Digging on the outside. He's looking for some spots. Oh, he hits the wall with 3 of 4. As he was definitely talking about not wanting to do that one here today. Scott Rio, thank you for the like. Joseph with a massive lead, 1.2 seconds over Brandon Combs. Watson putting the pressure on him. Out of turn number 4. Going to be single file for now for that number 2 position, but he's got Brandon Combs all over the back once they come out of turn number 2. Combs going to dig down. Here comes Devin Howard just behind him as they come down the back straightaway. Into turn number 3 and 4. Gonna stay single file. Got a little bit of 2x2 back here with Anthony. As he's gonna blink out just a little bit there as Brandon Combs and Watson gonna go at it. Watson with the slide into turn number 1 and 2. Combs gonna keep digging on the outside, but give that number 2 spot to William Watson. 1.3 seconds ahead of Watson. It's gonna be Joseph Grandy. Can he catch him as they come out of turn number 4? Single file up at the front. Let's go find some 2x2 action. Looked like Braxton trying to make a move on Devin. Can't quite get there. Let's slide back. See where they're 3 wide down the back straightaway. Wow, that got real crazy as Drew Blaze was at the top of 3 wide. Randy's going to slide up. Dylan Kinsey going to back out of it as they come out of turn number 4. Side by side now with Kinsey and Drew Blaze for that number 14 position. So weird seeing Drew Blaze so far back in the field. Into turn number 3 and 4. Couple races for position is LaFon. Has Randy up underneath him. Randy on the move in that number 56. He is up 6 spots if he can clear LaFon. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. It looks like William Watson has been able to pull away from Brandon Combs. Brandon Combs still having to deal with Devin Howard as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Pretty quiet on the field right now. Way better than the big block race. Oh, Anthony's going to have some issues, but he keeps it going straight. Maybe it was an internet connection issue. As Joseph commands this race, 1.1 seconds over William Watson. Watson is closing slowly but surely as at through turn number 3 and 4. Brandon Combs still in that number 3 position as we see Samuel looking up underneath Braxton, trying to get up to that number 5 spot. They touch a little down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Side by side out of turn number 1 and 2. They're going to fall back. Looks like we got an internet connection issue there by Devin Howard. He's going to come back. Able to keep that number 4 spot as they come out of turn at number 4. Here comes Bachman back down low up underneath Braxton. Digging through turn number 1 and 2. Devin's going to dig low on Brandon Combs. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. They're going to get it single file quiet as it stands right now. Let's go ahead and jump on board with Samuel Bachman. Let's jump in the cockpit just to kind of give you an idea of what he's trying to chase here out on the track. He is digging low out of turn number 2. The single file trying to keep it clean, find that spot, get that cut down, get up underneath him so he can slide him in turn 1 and 2 preferably. Is he going to be able to get there? Not yet. Oh, he's got a stack up. Devin up underneath Combs just ahead. Here comes Samuel looking low on Braxton. He's going to send it low in turn number 3 and 4. Trying not to catch that burp. Digging down low. Can he get it to stick out? Drag race down the front straightaway. He is in position to slide, but he's got a car high. Car high out of turn at number 3 and 4, but he's going to go ahead and take that number 5 position. He's going to slide in behind Devin. Samuel Bachman on the move in that 007. Here comes DJ looking low on Braxton. Oh! Samuel gets sideways as there's a little contact between him and Devin. 3 wide back there for that 6th position. As Anthony is going to go ahead and back out of it, get to the back of this pack. They're going to keep it straight as it stands right now. 16 laps into this one. We got a battle for the lead as William Watson has caught Joseph. I didn't expect it to happen that quick. I knew he was catching him as Terry Smith has problems. He's going to jump onto pit road. As William Watson, new race leader, takes the lead into turn number 1 and 2. New race leader William Watson, Joseph in second. Brandon Combs has his hands full back in third. Bachman on the move. Devin not able to get around Brandon. Puts himself in a box as here comes Bachman. Trying to dig low out of turn number 4. Can't get enough speed out of turn number 4. But he's going to send it through turn number 1 and 2. Still side by side for that number 3 position. Or 4 position. He's going to fall back into that 5th spot. Get back in line. Try to regroup. And get that momentum back together. I heard one thing people have said. I don't know how it is in the 258. But in the big blocks, that this track is definitely hard on the tires. Are we going to see the same here? We might see some people drop. That might be why Joseph has gotten passed by Watson. Will Watson run into some issues as they come across the line? 20 laps complete. Into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be William Watson. Joseph back to the battle for third on back. Brandon Combs finally getting himself a little breathing room. Devin in that number 8 trying to protect that 4th position. Samuel Bachman looking low out of turn number 4. He's got to drop back in line down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Can't seem to get the pass done as it stands right now, but this track is starting to slick out. These tires are starting to wear out. Will that play a role? As, wow, Samuel sends it in. He's going to slide across. Devin back with the crossover. Down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Devin's going to throw the slider. He doesn't quite come all the way up. Bachman did to the high side. He's going to keep that number 4 position. Devin back to 5th. Here comes Braxton trying to give him the pressure into turn number 3 and 4. Back to single file. Everybody through the field pretty much single file as it stands right now, as William Watson has a commanding lead now over Joseph. 1.04 seconds over second. That sucks. You did get the wall that one time, which is one thing you said you didn't want to do tonight. As Watson continues to lead, let's jump back here as we got a battle for the number 2 spot as Samuel has caught Brandon Combs out of turn number 4. 25 laps complete. We are 1/3 of the way through this one. Green and green so far. Devin going to try and slide back up in front of Braxton. Can't do it. Braxton going to have to drive out of turn number 2. Braxton looking for that number 5 position. Into 3 and 4. Devin going to be able to throw that slider. Braxton going to dig back under him easily out of turn number 4. Looking for that 5th spot. He's going to send it away. Get that 5th position at least temporarily to Braxton as Devin is starting to fall in that number 8. Pressure for that 3rd position as Samuel continues to pressure Brandon Combs as they come out of turn number 4. We got a little bit of racing further back. Who is that? It's Anthony and Luke Hines battling it out for that number 9 position. They touch just a little bit out of turn number 2 and keep it straight. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Again, Bachman find a way around that number 28 machine. He's been fast here tonight, moving forward up 3 spots. Watson was up 5 position, but you gotta wonder if he used up those tires. Out of turn number 4. That's gonna be 29 laps complete. So lean and green for a minute now as we got some big battling at the back. These guys know they need to start moving forward. The leaders are coming. Where is Watson? Let's go take a look and see where Watson is. He is 14 seconds ahead of these guys. That means he's just about 5 seconds back as he comes into turn number 1 and 2. Let's see where they are when they come out of turn, as he comes out of turn number 2. So he is out of turn number 2, and they are just kind of entering turn number 3. So not too far ahead for these guys as they are battling hard at the back of the pack. These guys kind of just sitting here riding at this point. Brandon Combs they're starting to close in on Joseph. Here comes Bachman looking low out of turn number 2. Bachman going for that number 3 position here tonight as they head through into turn number 3, back to single file. 358s here at Knoxville. Good show so far. Who do we got making some moves here? And it's a 213 of Michael Vitelli, in that number 213. He is up to that 5th spot. Who's our biggest mover right now? It is going to be Randy Shreves. Am I saying that right? Shreves in that number 56. He is up to 11th, up 7 positions since the green flag. Back up to the front, Watson 1.8 seconds as we got a battle for second. Here comes Combs sliding. Joseph's gonna come back with the cut down. Joseph definitely had to use up his tires a little bit as the field is falling back to him as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Combs back low out of turn number 2. Combs looking for that number 2 position. They got Bachman just behind as they head into 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, we're going to be 35 laps complete as it sounds like we got contact further back as Samuel sends it into turn number 1 and 2. Out of turn number 2 into turn number 3, it's going to be Bachman up to that 3rd position as they come out of turn number 4. Joseph has definitely used up their tires. They got to also wonder if they get a caution flag here, will these tires seal over? Could we have some issues there? Some of these guys might have got them a little too hot. So it's William Watson leading the field. And I'll tell you what, the field is pretty close. Fastest person on the track is going to be Brandon Combs, I think, right now, as they head out of turn number 2. Actually, Clay Christensen is the fastest person on the track. Not that time. Everybody's so close in lap times. But William Watson still commanding this one. But Brandon Combs starting to close the gap. He got a 20.07, 0.2 of a second quicker than Watson that time by. Out of turn number 4, still single file most of the way through the field. A little bit of battling back here as we see Anthony throw a slider on Dylan. Dylan's going to keep it in line. So a lot of green flag laps here, a lot of unknowns for these guys on how these tires were going to act, and they are starting to figure it out. And you can see these comers and goers. Oh, we got issues. Anthony has issues. He has turned around. Caution flag comes out. Oh, this is going to change a whole lot here. What happened to Anthony here? Oh, he just gets into the wall, going into turn number 3, gives it a little tumble. Not too bad of a wreck here. Is that turn number 3? Oh, no, that might be turn number 1 and 2. Either way, takes the tumble, caution flag comes out. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you, but that was all on Anthony on his own. All right, so we got the first caution flag of the night as we are 41 laps into this one. You could have pulled a TJ and been home watching the race already. All right, Anthony going on to pit road as Watson continues to lead this one. Now you got to wonder where these guys' tires are at. We're about to really find out who saved and who didn't. It's going to be just over 30 laps to go when they take the green flag. I'll tell you what, if somebody in the top 10 was just rolling it, not really racing hard, they may have something here tonight. These tires got hot. I'm honestly surprised nobody's out there trying to keep some heat in those tires. so they don't seal over. That was a long green flag run. As they come across the line, it's going to be 1 to green this time by. 1 to green as they're into turn number 1 and 2. Does Watson have anything left? Does Brandon Combs been saving this whole time? We're about to find out as they head into turn number 3 and 4. When will Watson fire him off? It'll be real interesting to see if some of these guys spin out into turn 1 and 2. You'll know if they've overheated their tires, because after cooling them down, it will be like ice as they are going to get 1 to go this time. I went ahead through that caution one more time. As they come across the line, we're going to be looking for that green flag this time by. What do you guys think? Do you think any of these guys up front have been saving, or do you think they've been using up their equipment? Let me know in the chat. Let me know. Uh-oh, somebody had some issues, had to unplug the reel, plug it back in, looking for the green flag. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Gonna be William Watson heading into 1 and 2. Let's see if these guys can keep it straight. Everybody, oh! Brandon Combs. He has an issue, drops back to 5th. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Samuel Bachman now up to that number 2 spot. As they come out of turn number 4, down into 1 and 2. Here comes Braxton and Brandon. Down low into turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Brandon Combs digging that bottom side. He must have saved something. Might have been some contact and just missed it. As they come out of turn number 4, drag race for second into 1 and 2. Brandon has figured something out on that bottom side. Can he win here tonight as they head into turn at number 3 and 4? Out of turn number 4 as Harold has issues there, apologizing in the back, and we got some crazy racing into turn number 1 and 2. Look at this, Drew Blaze. I said something about him being in the back and it being weird. He is up to that number 5 position in the number 88. Out of turn number 4, that's going to be William Watson leading it. Brandon Combs all over the back of him into turn number 1 and 2. Braxton trying to dig in that number 78. Looks like he might have saved a little something as they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be 50 laps complete, 25 to go when they hit the start-finish line. 25 laps to go. Oh, I'm choking. As Brandon slides up and takes the lead, William Watson back to second. Brandon Combs taking the lead, dominating here once again, looking to dominate the series as they got 51 laps in the booth. I'll tell you what, Braxton Parrish looking like he might have a little speed. Does he have anything for Combs here tonight? As they come down the back straightaway, here comes Drew Blaze. Drew Blaze has definitely saved something in that number 88. He's going to go ahead and take that number 4 spot as he slides out of turn number 4. One more spot for Blaze. He's up 8 positions to that number 4 spot. Good run for Drew Blaze up through the field in that number 88. Down the back straightaway. Single file for the top cars as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Let's go sneak back a little bit. Oh, it's starting to look like we had Drew Blaze peeking up underneath Braxton. Drew Blaze is the fastest car on the track right now in that number 88. Brandon Combs might be in trouble as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, Drew Blaze trying to get a 2 out of 4. He doesn't quite get Watson at the line. He's going to get him though in 1 and 2. Drew Blaze digging down low in that number 88, gets the berm, gets a little loose, but keeps it straight and keeps that position as they head through 3 and 4. Here comes Braxton sliding William Watson for that number 3 spot. Drew Blaze on the move. He's going to dig up underneath Combs. We got a battle for the lead out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, drag race for the lead. Brandon's going to come down a little bit as they head into 3 and 4. Drew Blaze down low. Will we have a new race leader? Out of turn number 4, coming to the line. It's going to be Brandon Combs, still that time by. Blaze going to dig the bottom through turn number 1 and 2 once again. Combs going to try and get the run. Big run out of turn number 2. Down into turn number 3. He had an amazing run out of turn number 2. That's going to keep him the lead as they head through 3 and 4. Here comes Blaze digging back low out of turn number 4. Can't get close as they head into 1 and 2. Once again, Blaze continuing to roll that bottom side. Using the berm to help that car rotate as they come out of turn number 2. Brandon Combs starting to run that slider through turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4. It looks like Clay, another one I said was quick earlier, trying to make his way back up through the field. He is in that 4th position working on Braxton. Back to the lead as these guys battle it out. Here comes Drew Blaze. Almost even with Combs once again into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4. Can Blaze get the lead this time by? As they come across the line, it's going to be a drag race. I think Combs had it that time by. Blaze going to continue to roll the bottom side. Brandon Combs going to try and get that run out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. He's not able to get the edge into turn number 3. Will we have a new race leader this time by? As they come out of turn number 4, it's going to be, I have no idea, at the line as they head into turn number 1 and 2. 15 laps to go as they come out of turn number 2. Down into turn number 3, Drew Blaze going to slide up, take the lead out of turn number 4. Here comes Brandon Combs back down low. New race leader, Drew Blaze, with 14 laps to go. Into turn number 1 and 2, Brandon Combs digging the bottom side once again as they come out of turn 2. Drew Blaze with a big run out of 2 down into turn number 3. Blaze almost sends it in a little too high. Just gets caught by the cushion. See Braxton just behind him, almost doing the same thing as they head through 1 and 2. Drew Blaze back low in 1 and 2. Brandon Combs going to go high in 1 and 2. Down into turn number 3 and 4. It is Drew Blaze leading the way out of turn number 4 with 12 laps to go. Oh no, yeah, 12 laps to go. Brandon Combs second, Clay in third, Braxton in fourth, William Watson in fifth. Going to be Samuel Bachman in that number 6 position, Michael in 7th, Luke Hines in 8th. LaFon has made his way up to that 9th position. Joseph, our pole sitter, back to 10th. Back up to the front as lap traffic looking like it's going to play a role here as they work on Harold down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Harold's going to stay high. Brandon Combs back a little bit out of turn number 4. It's going to be 10 laps to go. 10 more laps for Drew Blaze. Harold out here really struggling in that number 60 machine as they come out of turn number 2. Trying to keep it straight, not cause a caution. Clay way back here in third, probably looking for a caution. He's got a fast one here tonight. As they head through turn number 3 and 4, going to be 9 laps to go. Big battling just ahead of the leaders as Dylan and Randy battle it out for that number 17 position. Drew Blaze is closing the gap as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4. It's going to be 8 laps to go. Drew Blaze has caught this lap traffic. Will it allow Brandon Combs to close the gap as they come out of turn number 2? Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Drew Blaze down low. Digging hard. Oh, he's going to get the berm 3 wide. 3 wide with lap traffic as Drew Blaze makes his way around. Here comes Brandon Combs just behind. He's going to try and dig low out of turn number 2. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, going to be 6 laps to go. Drew Blaze just about 1 second. Oh, we got a car in the wall. That's going to bring out the caution flag. Caution flag is out with 6 laps to go. What happened here? Looks like Devin has an issue as he battles it out with Dylan. He's just going to get in the wall all by himself. Sorry, Devin up in the wall. He's going to take the little tumble. Caution flag comes out. The caution flag out on the track. This could change everything. This could have just changed everything. That is unfortunate for Devin as he is... Oh, he gets into the 213 trying to catch up to the field. But the caution flag comes out with 4 laps to go. Are we going to we will get a green white checker here, I believe. If they don't go green right away. What a freaking race here tonight. Seen a lot of comers and goers as Dylan Kinsey gets his lap back in that number 83. I bet you even Devin didn't know he was that big. All right, should be 1 to go this time by. Let's take a look as they come across the stand. Will it go 1 to go? It'll be a single file restart. It is 1 to go as they head into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be a natural green white checker 2-lap shootout. It is double file, double file. Two by two stacked up for this green white checker. As they come out of turn number 4, looking for that green flag. Green flag is out as Drew Blaze gets on the gas out of turn number 4. Good jump for him. Here comes Blaze. Looking up underneath. Brandon Combs into turn number 1 and 2. Battle's going to be for second on back as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. Blaze got to get in line. Heading into turn number 3 and 4. Will we make it to the white flag? Out of turn number 4, white flag is out. 1 lap to go. 1 lap to go as they head into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be Drew Blaze out front. 1 more lap for him as he heads into turn number 3. Will he take that checkered flag? Can he keep it straight? Out of turn number 4. Checkered flag in the air. Drew Blaze up 11 position. Takes the win. Brandon Combs, Clay Christensen, Braxton Parrish, and Michael in that top 5. What a finish. You know, I talked about Drew Blaze coming up 11 positions. Aaron Rockefeller finishes in that 9th spot. He is also up 11 positions, having to start shotgun on the field. Oh, what did Clay have to start at the back? All right, let's go take a look at these guys. I'm trying to eat my dinner as I was doing this, guys. Sorry. As these guys parked out on victory lane. Oh, let's go through the results and then we will bring in our top 3. It's going to be Drew Blaze with the win, Brandon in 2nd, Clay Christensen in 3rd. Going to be Braxton Parrish 4th, William Watson 5th, Michael Vitale in 6th. It's going to be Luke Hines in 7th, Samuel Bachman 8th, Aaron Rockefeller in 9th. Jordan LaFon's going to finish in 10th. He was running at the back for a while, so good finish for him. He was worried about going a lap down. Kelly Wheeler at 11th. Joseph Grandy in that 12th position. Randall Dixon in 13th. Anthony 14th. Devin Hauer in 15th. Going to be Dylan Dewart in that 16th position. Dylan Kinsey 17th. Randy 18th. Harold and Terry will round out the field. Let's go ahead and pull in our top 3. Oh, let's go ahead and unmute this. Well, look at you up here in the podium.
Yeah, it was a comfortable drive.
Man, what a race here tonight. So many green flag laps. You had to really save tonight.
Yeah, me and Drew were just talking about that. It was about 50 to go and or 45 to go, and I'm like, I don't think there's gonna be a caution. Everyone's pretty separated, so I goosed her a little bit, and I probably lost about 10 laps. Where Drew got lucky and that caution came out. Then I'm like, oh, he'll be coming. But no, the car ran all right. I'm usually pretty terrible at Knoxville, but now with this tire wear and everything, it's a little bit more comfortable. It's pretty easy track to save tires, which I thought it'd be the opposite.
Yeah, definitely a unique race. You saw a lot of comers and goers, and obviously the big one was was Drew Blaze coming up through the field taking the win. But you had an awesome run here too tonight. Why don't you give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Thank all the guys at FTM, especially for putting this on, for being part of the team. Swan Speed Shop, some of the fastest 358 setups you'll ever get. Same with Big Block. 100% recommend them.
Well, great run. Enjoy this podium. What? That's three races, three podiums
Three in a
for
row, consistent.
So I'll tell you what, it's going to help out a little bit because Brandon didn't get three wins, so this might get a little interesting
Yeah, she's gonna be close if we can keep this up.
for sure. Well, good run here tonight, and I'm going to bring on our runner up.
Thank you.
Well, Brandon,
Well, James.
second. What the hell is that?
Hey, man, I'm not going to complain about it. Drew did a hell of a job, and it was definitely well deserved.
Watson says I got out front too fast, and the tires went away. Yeah, I'll tell you what you ran when you got to him. I mean, everybody made pretty short work of him once they got up to him. But man, I heard you out there. LaFon was like, "Let me know where you're at if you catch me." And you're like, "Dude, I'm not even running full throttle." You were saving in the lead.
Yeah, that was when Bart was out front. I think he I think he hurt them tires pretty bad when he took off to go get Grandy,
Yeah.
and he got past Grandy, and then at one point he was almost 4 seconds ahead of me, and I was riding in third, and I was like, well, it'll be very impressive if that's the pace that you could run and save tires. I was gonna be very impressed with it, and I tried to be as disciplined as I could with myself and just keep running consistent lap times, just try not to slide the car a whole lot and see what happens. And like I was slowly catching him, slowly, and we had that caution, and the caution it kind of stacked everyone back up, and I decided to go hard for one lap to get back to second, and then I was behind Bart, and I was like, man, he's burnt his tires up, and I had a feeling like if I just rode there that it was just we were just gonna bunch up and stack up, and it was just gonna be almost like bumper car type deal. And I was like, well, I got to go and at least get clean air, and then back it down some more and try to save some more. And then here comes Drew Blaze.
Well, Watson said it's a caution when I come out, maybe. Um, I mean, he had a nice little cushion, so that would have helped. Devin said
Oh
his
yeah,
right rear was at 47, which is a lot on 358. So,
that's a ton. I'm
well,
curious what mine are at. I haven't looked to see yet.
I think we're all kind of curious, but great run here tonight. Want to give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors.
Yeah, just guys, thanks to all the boys over at Chipbangers Racing. Banging sets. This thing was on kill. Just driver messed up with killing tires. Um, FHP Consultant, GFP, Zero FP, EB Custom Baits, Andy over at Corey Heating and Air, Josh at KMJ Graphics knocked it out of the ballpark with his car, and you're for putting these on, and Dino over at Super Dirt Car, and all the guys over at FTM to give us a place to run some long races and have some fun, and have a fun time in some 358s.
For sure. Bart said he was at 58 on the right rear.
Oh, and I also want to apologize to TJ in the heat race. I got into him off a 2, and I misjudged the run that I had compared to him, and I got into him, and
Yeah.
yeah, that was all on me. I messed up on that. That was definitely my fault.
It happens. And definitely a good group of guys, so things don't usually last too long over here. So great
Yeah,
run. Great run. You still got to have the points lead, and going into the next one, it'll be interesting to see if you can keep this momentum going forward.
Yeah, it'd be nice. It's definitely something I never really expected to have. So Just see what happens. I never really been in a position to be where I'm at right now. So
Well, have a good one, and if I don't see you, enjoy your 4th of July.
thanks, man. You too.
All right, we're gonna bring in our race winner.
Appreciate it.
What's up, Drew?
What's going on?
Man, 11 spots. I actually was looking to the back, and you were 15th, and I'm like, I'm not used to seeing Drew back here.
Yeah, and then I come out of nowhere. So
I'm like, where did he come from? and I mean, you had that bottom rolling. I mean, tire saving. How big of a factor does your asphalt experience help you and the dirt side with the new tire wear?
it helps a lot. Just the fact that I can drive this thing kind of like an asphalt car and just kind of run around here and not use up my tires and kind of just keep my momentum going without burning my stuff up. It comes in handy and definitely not something everybody can do. Not everybody can be patient either. So it comes in handy.
Dean says, great run, guys. Didn't feel well today. Went to lie down and missed the start by 3 minutes. Fun to watch, though.
Oh, no.
That's unfortunate. I mean, that's what old men do.
Yeah, I do it sometimes.
I just got to pick on Dean because there's not a lot of people older than me. Come on. But yeah, I'm looking at some of these tire wears. Like Devin said, he was at 47 on the right rear. Bart was at 58. Dylan was at 48. I mean, tire wear, that was one of the things I heard as people were practicing for the big blocks and setting up their cars this week. Was tire wear was absolutely huge at Knoxville this week.
Yeah, on these bigger tracks, it seems more prominent that the tire wear really comes into play. On the shorter tracks, especially in these, it doesn't really seem to come into play as much. But tire wear. The bigger the track, the more the wear comes into play. It feels like right now.
For sure, Dylan goes, when he lapped me, I was like, where the hell did he come from? I watched him take off, but I didn't think he made it to the lead that fast. so definitely a lot of people shocked. I mean, great run here tonight. I mean, nobody's shocked when you run well, but how deep you were and how deep you were fairly late in this race and being able to come up to the win. Definitely impressive night. You got any friends, family, sponsors you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, I just got to thank Lone Star Racing, Garza Law Firm, Justin Johnson, Mike Fahey, Brian Romer, the Den Zones, 01 Shocks and Service, just everybody who supports me day in and day out. And thank you for putting on the broadcast and FTM for putting on this league.
For sure. Great run here tonight and knocking Combs off his little win streak there. So a little extra feel good there, I'm sure.
Oh yeah. It always feels good to get a win over here. I feel like I've been kind of struggling, at least in the first couple races. So we're figuring these things out. I feel like I'm better in the big blocks right now than I am in these things.
I feel you there. Well, good run, and I will talk to you later, bud.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay. All right, we got DJ in here for the participation trophy.
Yeah, this is no shit.
16th, what happened?
I burnt the tires off the damn thing. I thought I was saving them. I went a little bit stiffer than I would typically. And I was like, this feels damn good because I did it, earlier. And I was like, I think this isn't going to last.
Dean says, had fun running with Drew at Lone Star. Too bad he got, yeah. Too bad Dean missed it. He did get that old man nap because he didn't feel good. But yeah, Dean, thank you for the like. But good run here. I mean, look, I don't know if you caught the big block official, but you guys come in here in the 358s and absolutely make all those top split guys look like fools here. I mean, what do we have? 2 cautions?
Yeah.
I mean, and they did really good in the first half of the top split big block race, but once that 20 laps hit, there was an absolute caution fest and just a lot of dumb mistakes. You guys go out here, do almost double the laps and 2 cautions. I mean, and not nearly the SOF. I mean, you got to be impressed with the group of guys you got over here.
Yeah, they seem to take care of each other. They just want to go out and have fun. I mean, it's not necessarily about who's got the biggest you-know-what. And I guess that's what it's about. It's about competition and just trying to win it the right way instead of just beating on each other. I mean, the cautions we did have were just people getting into the wall, getting a little too high, and that was it. I mean, yeah, there was a little bit of bumping and stuff like that, but that's racing. But everybody made out fine, and pretty much everybody made it till the end, except TJ, of course. But there's that.
He said, "I hope I don't hit the wall today," and he hit the wall. So we don't have to argue about him with who's got big, what. But he definitely stepped on it. Either that, or he's got really short legs.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's the short legs.
All right, guys, that's going to be it for tonight. We will be back with AMX a little bit later. And as always, until next time, be safe.